This is how a Vietcong would prepare a... What kind of trap is this, Richard?
It's a side closing trap.
A side closing trap. This is how the Vietnamese would, or Vietcongs would prepare a... What was it again?
A side closing trap.
A side closing trap. Richard, why would the Vietnamese use side closing traps?
Because they hurt like crap.
They hurt like crap. Well, what would they do with the side closing traps? GIs certainly wouldn't just step their foot right into that.
Well, because Americans are stupid, and they would just like, they would cover the things with leaves.
They would cover the things with leaves.
So that they couldn't see them.
So they couldn't see them. Dastardly. Dastardly. As you can see, the crafty Vietnamese is preparing the trap for a gullible, poor GI. So Richard, what type of trap is this?
This is a side closing panjai trap.
Side closing panjai trap.
What's
the difference between this and the foot crusher?
The foot crusher used rubber bands as its mean for the trap, whereas in this one, the momentum...
In reality, did they use rubber bands?
Yes, they did. They'd use even stronger rubber bands, and the trap would be much wider than we've made it. So, and on all these traps, there'd be nails and panjai sticks. So they'd often put feces on these sticks to make them infectious.
Well, we are not using nails to save my foot. But if this was in real life, there'd be rusty nails with feces smeared all over.
Come gather round, people.
Oh no! Richard Stiers, what is this monstrosity that you created?
This is called the whip trap.
Whip trap.
This would be extremely painful, and for the sake of your life, we're not going to have a spikes attached, but in real life, it would have spikes on the end of the stick.
Would there be feces smeared on those spikes?
Most likely.
Yes, okay. Now, how does this work? How would this say work in real life?
Well, it's going to work in real life.
Shut up.
But what would happen is you'd walk through the trap, and it would activate the trigger, which would make this snap forward, impaling you.
It would activate the trap card.
Yes, exactly. Oh.
Walk, walk, walk.
Okay, walking.
Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle.
Guys, you go check that house. I'll go check this one. Looks like there's nothing bad with this house. Ow! See, we're going to looks like a quiet field of grass. But really, it's terror. Terror embedded with the what is it again?
A punjai stick.
A punjai stick. But Team Richard Stiers and Adam Raby, you ask, what is a punjai stick? Well, let me inform you. Richard, what is a punjai stick?
Pretty much what the Vietcong would do is they'd take pieces of bamboo, cut them, slice them up till they were sharp points like this, and then they'd just stick them in the ground everywhere.
They would stick them in the ground everywhere, you say.
Indeed.
Let's put a stick right there. You see, the sticks are cleverly concealed by tall grass, so the the Americans don't know what hit them until they're stuck through the heart with a stick.